All right, welcome back to another episode of the Educating the Reckless podcast with your host, Apollo P. and
No Better Nina.
And if you look kind of weird on camera, it's because...
we are.
Yeah, we are. Full disclosure, we did this in a rush.
I'm standing. The studio got double booked.
Yeah.
And there's something with the mic, so we had to figure it out.
Yeah, so, this week we sound a little off. It's just be...
No, we're not going to sound off. We're just going to look off because it looks like I'm like 8 feet tall and you're like 3.
Our environment is not most hospitable for us this week.
Hospitable. Anyways, so how was your week?
Fuck the week, man.
Okay, good. I don't think any of us did shit anyways.
I didn't really do much.
Okay, first things first. The Raptors made it to the Eastern Conference Final for the first time in 18 years. Did you watch the game?
Why are you talking so loud?
Sorry.
Relax.
It's emphasizing it. Did you watch the game?
No, I don't watch basketball.
Oh my God, come on. Even I stopped watching basketball and I still watched the game. And I was like, because I used to watch basketball like a long time ago, but yeah. I watched this game and I was like super shook. Anyway, so congratulations to the Raptors. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I didn't think they were gonna win this game, and I also, I think they're gonna win the Eastern Conference, like that series, but they're not. There's no way they're gonna win the finals. Anyways, okay, that's out of the way. So there was this article I came across.
Here we go, Nina.
Do you want to talk about it?
Go in her bag.
Do you want to talk about it?
Does it bleed? It leaves. Remember that.
Kind of, sort of.
We talking about the nigga.
So there was a child sex offender in Newfoundland who was arrested on. Sorry, I had to look at the notes on my phone. 1 second. Okay, so there's a child sex offender in Newfoundland. Basically, his charges in 2013, he was sentenced to 18 years in prison after admitting to 46 sex crimes against 17 kids, including sexual assault, and distributing child pornography and making it. And then also pleaded guilty in 2013 to child exploitation charges involving a boy under the age of 14, which dated back to the mid 1990s. So pretty much this guy got a trip to go visit go to his dad's funeral. Sorry, not visit his dad. Go to his dad's funeral. And a lot of people are mad because this trip cost over $15,000 to go.
But you know what? The funny thing is, it wasn't $15,000 for him. It was more so $50,000 for the officers. Yes, with him.
But so basically, okay, so the biggest expense was the 98.5 hours of overtime for the 2 officers who accompanied him.
Yeah, they were living lavishly.
That cost $6,000 or almost $7,000. And then they also paid for $5,000 for the flights. So those flights included his as well, which was paid for.
Goes to show that flying across Canada is expensive.
Yes. But why the fuck are we even? Anyways, $94 in baggage fees, $136 in fees paid to HRG Travel Management Company. His meals, the child sex offender's meals, cost almost $200.
The officers that were with him were living lavishly.
Well, up to $720 to feed both of them.
Yo, their hotel fees crazy.
Both their hotel fees were almost $1,000, which covered the cost of a rental car, fuel, and airport parking as well.
They live lavish.
Either way,
he stayed in the penitentiary while he was over there.
Well, also it says an inmate released on a temporary absence can be asked to contribute to expenses, which would involve dipping into the fund where prisoners keep their prison earnings and other money. So he's using other prisoners' money that they've used. Oh, sorry, one of my hairs. Other money that they've made to go to his dad's funeral, which I think is very selfish. I don't know. I don't rate this at all. And I think it's pretty fucked up because he's a sex offender. He should he shouldn't even be granted the right to go do that. I guarantee you, because the thing is too, you gotta keep in mind this was a white guy. Uh-huh. I guarantee if it was anybody else, it wouldn't have happened.
Suge Knight, his mom died while he was still locked up without sentencing, and he wasn't allowed to go see his mom.
There we go. So, anyways, there's that.
Yeah.
There's a TTC ad also that I came across on 6Buzz, and it was an ad. Basically, the ad was it's 3 guys and they're pretty much all looking to have a threesome, and the ad says be proud of your sexuality, pretty much something along those lines.
I remember someone saying is that when heterosexuals do stuff like this, they don't necessarily put it in your face that they're trying to just have sex.
Exactly.
It's like, yo, bro, why you gotta do all that?
Exactly. And one of my friends commented and he was like, I've never seen an ad promoting straight people having a threesome, but okay. Which is facts, I think. Obviously it's nothing against the gay community, but anything, in my opinion, sexual like that, whether it's straight people, gay people, whatever, I don't think it should be promoted in public like that, because there's always going to be kids around who are going to see it and then ask questions.
My thing is I don't necessarily care about the kids, because as a kid I was exposed to a whole bunch of sex growing up, and it's like that's just gonna happen regardless.
Yeah,
it's
but
just,
like you don't want a 6-year-old asking you like, what does this mean? A 6-year-old who just learned how to read.
No, but remember how I said like a couple podcast episodes ago? It's not. We don't live in a society where we have to adjust to them. This is us adjusting to them. They're able to do some crazy shit like this.
Yeah.
And we have to adjust to it, or we'll be seen as homophobic or
yes.
or not tolerant of or non-conforming to this, because we're not converting to how they're living life. It's not necessarily they're conforming to how we live life. They're able to do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah.
And if we don't conform to it or we don't align ourselves with it, then we seem off. So when they do some shit like this and everyone's complaining about it, it's like we seem off because they're not gonna take that shit down. They put this shit up.
No, I think they might take it down, to be honest. I just think it's fucked up because kids are gonna see it. That's why I don't think. Think about
this. You know how many people had to see that ad before it got up? It had to go through different channels.
Yeah, but think about all the time that's happened with like clothing companies and stuff. Like, and they've pulled shit that once there was a backlash on it, they're like, okay,
on their website.
Yeah,
this is different.
But they have the clothing actually done and made, but they toss it all because it's not getting in
their. That's their company. I'm talking about. There's two different things. When a company does something, when a Gucci does like the whole blackface thing, it's on their website. Inside their inventory. It's not like a third party's holding it and then the third party got to get rid of it. This is different. This is an ad inside a TTC building. So the ad had to be first conceptualized by a group. Then once it was conceptualized, it had to be printed. And then once it was printed, it had to be accepted by some type of advertising company.
The TTC.
And
But that's why I'm saying I think they're going to end up taking it down because there is this backlash on it and the TTC is going to realize that and be like, oh, fuck, we need to take it down.
Yeah, because of backlash, but they put it up because it was like, fuck, we gotta conform to them. We don't want to seem as hateful.
Yeah, no, exactly.
You know how many people saw it? I don't know how people saw it, but people saw it and were like, fuck it, all right, it's cool. People said it was like, all right, cool, let's go, let's put it up there. And they took the check for it too.
Yeah, but those people weren't considering very much. Anyways, you want to talk about the next thing? All
right, so let's talk about this whole Miami thing. We gotta talk about this rapper shit. So Miami was very hot this weekend. Mm-hmm. A lot of shootings, a lot of arrests, a lot of. So I'm going to talk about this. You think we talked about this last year, around the end of the year, about so many rappers died?
Yes.
It's looking. I'm not going to say it's going to be another year like that, but it's looking very bad for the rapper.
Yeah.
You know what? The hip hop rapper is. Do you think they're in trouble? I only put like 4 rappers, but there's like another 2 that I have to add to. And so Offset nearly survived after a drive-by shooting.
He did survive, not nearly survive.
Hey man, I gotta make it sensational.
He survived.
I gotta make it sensational. Young Thug was survived after a drive-by shooting.
Yeah.
NBA YoungBoy survived after a shooting out in traffic.
But somebody did die.
Someone did die.
And a 5-year-old got grazed.
Was it 5? I thought it was his girlfriend.
His girlfriend and a 5-year-old boy too.
Oh shit! And then
someone actually died.
See, look at that. Waka Flocka survived when his shit got shot up.
Yep.
It's looking bad for the rapper, man.
It is, and it's kind of scary, but at the same time, like, are they targeting the rappers or are they targeting the people the rappers are hanging out with? Like, is it their friends who are doing some fuckery or is it actually them?
I'm going to say oftentimes it's usually the entourage, but sometimes the rappers really get themselves into the bullshit too.
And also though, even if it is your entourage, the people who are coming to like shoot you up are going to come for the rapper anyways because they're like, fuck it. Like, name. Yeah, street cred. And because it's going to hurt the person who fucked with them more. So
exactly, right?
But let's hope that this is just like a phase and it's done and it's not going to go anywhere else. But
do you think they're going to retaliate? Do you think the rappers or the entourage will retaliate? Or do you think you kind of just, as a rapper, you got to hold that L sometimes?
I think possibly the entourage will retaliate if they know who it, like if it was targeted for them. But as the rapper, hold the L, fuck it, you didn't get actually shot. Maybe NBA YoungBoy might, depending on how much he really likes his girlfriend.
To be honest, NBA YoungBoy and Kodak, they're both arrested, right?
Yeah.
NBA, I don't even know why they arrested YoungBoy though. Is it more so because he was just involved in some shit like that and he's on papers? And then when you're on papers, like in terms of probation, and someone shoots at you, are you necessarily violating the probation because you are now involved in something that is illegal?
If someone shoots at you while you're on probation,
is that like, because
I mean, it's not really your fault, but I don't know. I feel like they would still take it as, it's your fault.
I mean, hey, that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
So what about Kodak? So I remember seeing this. I remember seeing something on my Twitter, and then I had posted it, and it said something about how Rolling Loud might be the feds because
Rolling Loud might be the
feds because you know why? Let me see where can I find it? Really, what this guy say? All right, he said, "Damn, NBA YoungBoy done got shot at in Miami. Thug got shot at in Miami. Kodak got arrested." Arriving to his set, Jada Young got arrested pulling up to his set. G Horbo can't leave the state. They tried to search Lil Wayne upon arrival, so he ain't perform. Rolling Loud is a trap. Shake my head. Do you think that is? Do you think Rolling Loud is a trap? Do you think, or do you
No, I think it was just all a coincidence.
It's all a coincidence?
Yes.
Coincidental?
I don't think it was a trap because think about how many I know people are going to point at and saying that the police are targeting it because it's a hip hop event, which could be true. Mm-hmm. However, think about how many other hip hop events and music festivals there are that are taking place and going to be taking place throughout the summer. I don't think it was a trap. I just think it was just the wrong place at the wrong time, to be honest. You think it was targeted?
Kodak targeted. Lil Wayne might be targeted.
Yeah.
Jada Young, and I'm not quite sure why he got it. Another rapper got arrested too, named Key Glock.
Named what?
Key Glock. He got arrested.
Oh, Key Glock. I thought you said Key Glock.
No. So I would say Kodak and Wayne most definitely targeted.
Yes. Because of their past.
Yeah. Kodak probably under investigation from the whole crossing the border with guns and now.
And now he's looking at 10 years for trying to illegally buy firearms in Florida. Yeah. Did you know that?
He lied on the application. Why?
Stupid.
Why? Oh, fuck, man.
Literally stupid.
But Lil Wayne, yeah, I do think Lil Wayne is targeted only because it doesn't make sense why they wanted to search Wayne.
Yeah, because he hasn't done anything recently, but he's definitely targeted because of everything that's happened in his past and stuff, 100%.
The Wayne thing, it's strange to me. Why Wayne was...
But that sucks that he didn't get to perform.
No, he didn't want to perform.
Well, yeah, he didn't want to. He said he doesn't perform anywhere where he's being policed. That's what he said. But I don't blame him.
I mean, hey, you go to jail in New York and stuff like. He doesn't like New York either because he spent jail time in there. He doesn't like going to New York, so we're never going to see him in New York.
He's not coming to Canada, so
he can't come to Canada. Well, yeah, I don't know, man. What's your whole thoughts on this? Because I know there's a whole bunch of bullshit happening in hip hop. I want to also ask, do you think rappers bring about negativity wherever they go?
No.
You don't think so?
No. Why would I think?
This whole weekend.
Because of all that happened, I don't think that's bringing about negativity. I think that's just I think ignorant people would say that. Why are you doing that? Because you think so?
No, because I'm saying.
But I think ignorant people would say that, but I don't think it's bringing about negativity in any way, shape, or form because it's just that's just it. They didn't do these guys. None of these guys did anything wrong, did they?
Well, see, the thing is, we don't know.
Lil Wayne didn't. Okay, we know for a fact Lil Wayne didn't do anything wrong. Well, we don't know anything for a fact.
Yeah.
But we know from what we know, he didn't do anything wrong.
Stories came out that him doing anything
Kodak, what was Kodak arrested for? He was arrested for something, no?
Apparently lying on the application to get guns.
Okay, but
he had been targeted by the ATF and the feds anyways. Okay. That's why they ran down in his tour bus looking for something.
Okay, so then that's fine.
And he was arrested because he had guns.
Okay, and what was the rest that happened? Sorry, I can't really look at my laptop at this angle.
Crossing the border with illegal firearms?
No, but the other rappers that for Rolling Loud.
NBA YoungBoy got arrested / detained.
For?
Well, to be honest, I guess just being in a fucking shootout.
Oh yeah, okay, so got it. So but I don't think that's bringing about negative. Yes, those are negative scenarios.
Young Thug was shot at.
Okay, but that's not their fault. I mean, unless it's a repercussion of their action, but we don't know that. And at the end of the day, somebody... y'all are going to think I'm corny as fuck. Yeah. I don't... if somebody's choosing to shoot at you versus talking about the issue, which obviously people from the streets don't really just decide, hey, let's meet up at a coffee shop and talk about our issues. But, if they're going to come and shoot at you, then that's not your fault. That's just how they handle the situation. Which is fucked up. So I don't think that's a reflection of negativity being brought about because of rappers, in my personal opinion. What do you think?
I think rappers bring about negativity wherever they go, man. I say fuck it. You put too many rappers in one spot, fuckery is bound to happen. Yeah,
but you don't really you can look at rappers who don't have any fuckery going on with them. J. Cole.
Yeah, but do you see J. Cole with a gang of rappers?
Yeah. The whole Dreamville camp. And look at that. Yeah, man. See? Yeah, man. So all right, it's not all of them. It's just.
I feel sorry for a lot of this shit that's going on.
You can't blame people for other people's actions towards them. That's all I'm saying. That's
the same narrative. Guns genius. Don't kill people. People kill people.
That is not the same narrative.
Yes, it is.
I mean, people do kill people.
Exactly. And the gun doesn't go to trial. The person does, right?
Yeah, but yeah, no, you're right. You are right. However, the guns, yeah, they play a factor in it. But listen, if you can't just like fight out with your hands what's going on or talk about it, then I mean, yeah, like. Okay, yeah. Sure. I agree with that statement.
All right, so Chris Darden withdraws from the Nipsey Hussle murder case because his family and him has received threats.
Shocker.
I always want to know, like, how did they receive threats? Is it just via social media or do they actually get mail?
He posted on Facebook. I'm just gonna pick up my laptop.
Go ahead, pick up your laptop. Make it seem like you're working.
He posted on Facebook because I saw it. And if you give me a second, I can find it right.
Because if miscellaneous nondescript niggas is hitting me up on social media talking about, yo, I'm going to run down on your family, this, that, and that, I feel like, all right, go ahead, pussy. But if you're actually if I'm actually getting mail to my home talking about, yo, we going to run down on your family, then all right, we going to have to,
Because then it's like they know where you live and shit too, right?
Exactly.
Hang on a second. It's loading. Okay, so it said that they've been receiving death threats. I cannot understand, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. He doesn't say...
You think he did the right thing from withdrawing, though?
No, because stand for what you stand for, then. At the end of the day, yeah, I get it. You have kids, but so what? Like, you picked up the case because his whole thing is he picked up the case because he says that he wanted to represent a black man with a mental illness. I cannot understand why in 2019 some people would deny a black man his Sixth Amendment right to counsel of his choice. Why defending a man should invite threats not only against me but against my family. Yeah, he like his whole stance on it was defending him because he had a mental illness.
Yeah.
Which
an alleged mental illness.
Yeah, but he should have stuck with that. Like, be about it. What's the saying again? If you
stay 10 tones down.
No, if you're something, then be about it. If you're, I don't know. If you walk the walk, talk the talk. I don't know. Something like that. Anyways, I think he should have, I think he should have stuck with it. He shouldn't have pulled out because now he just looks lame as fuck. He did it for the publicity and now, how do we know he didn't do just for the 10 seconds of fame? Just to get more clients.
We don't know that now. And the thing is, oftentimes, bruh, all those threats are just, they're not going to come to fruition, right?
Yeah.
A lot of them people are not going to run down.
No one's going to run up on a lawyer.
I mean, not to say no one's going to do that, but a lot of the time it's not based in really foundation. Like, why would any of those gangbangers come to you and go like, yo, we're going to kill you because you're defending this guy? Yeah, man, none of that shit's going to happen.
Well, not even that. That I can believe. It's just like, I just don't think he should have pulled out. Like, now he just looks like a pussy, in my opinion.
Possibly. Or it might be just scared. Some people are just scared.
Yeah, a pussy.
I mean, you say pussy with it. You might just be scared. Right?
Yes, a pussy.
All right, so let's see this video. I think it's gonna go over a lot of people's head.
Oh shit! I knew I forgot to watch it.
You didn't watch this movie?
I forgot to watch it.
The Loqueesha?
Yeah, I forgot.
All right, so let me give you a rundown of what Loqueesha. All right, so I watched this little video trailer. It's not coming. I don't know if it's coming out. I just know they put something out there to test the waters, right? Mm-hmm. So the film is called Loqueesha, and it's starring this white guy.
I read the paragraph underneath.
It's starring this white guy, and he gives good advice, right? But he even tried to sign up for his own radio show so he could give good advice to people. He got shot down, and then he saw some type of inspiration of like wild, undescript minority women acting belligerent, loud, and ghetto. And he was it was inspired by them to take on that screen role and portray the same thing on radio. So he's doing like, all right, this Loqueesha, and he was doing all of that flagrant shit.
Did he dress up too?
No. It was just a voice. He was putting on a voice, but it's still a white guy.
Okay.
And then with that, he was giving advice within that kind of context.
And people were taking him as credible because